Why did the United Arab Emirates choose Somaliland instead of Somalia for such an important strategic investment? This decision surprised many people and honestly raised serious questions across the region. Somaliland's location near one of the world's busiest shipping routes makes it extremely valuable for trade and security. But what exactly convinced the UAE to make this move? And what could this mean for the future of Somalia and the Horn of Africa? This is Inside Horn, a channel dedicated to facts, clarity, and reliable analysis. No rumors, no propaganda, no misinformation, only the truth. Here, you can understand the Horn of Africa clearly and without bias. In recent years, the United Arab Emirates has expanded its presence across the Horn of Africa. One of its most important moves was investing in Somaliland instead of focusing only on Somalia. This decision raised many questions because Somalia is internationally recognized, while Somaliland declared independence in 1991 but is still not officially recognized as a country. However, the UAE's decision was based on practical reasons such as geography, stability, trade opportunities, and long-term strategy. One major reason is Somaliland's strategic location. Somaliland lies along the Gulf of Aden, one of the busiest shipping routes in the world. Every year, thousands of ships pass through this area, carrying oil, manufactured goods, and raw materials between Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. It is also close to the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a narrow but extremely important waterway connecting the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. Because of this location, ports in Somaliland play a valuable role in global trade and maritime security. Another important factor is the development of the port of Berbera. In 2016, DP World, a Dubai-based ports company, signed a long-term agreement with Somaliland authorities to modernize and expand the Berbera port. The project included new container terminals, improved storage facilities, and a free trade zone. These upgrades increased the port's capacity and attracted regional and international business interest. Stability also influenced the UAE's decision. Since 1991, Somaliland has maintained relative peace and political stability compared to many parts of Somalia. While Somalia has made progress in rebuilding its institutions, security threats, such as al-Shabaab, remain a concern in some areas. Large investments require a stable environment, and Somaliland offered conditions that were more predictable for long-term projects. Economic cooperation with Ethiopia also played a major role. Ethiopia is one of Africa's largest economies, but has no direct access to the sea. Because of this, it depends on neighboring ports for imports and exports. The development of road links between Berbera and Ethiopia created a new trade corridor, increasing Berbera's importance as a regional gateway. Regional security considerations also influenced the UAE's involvement. The Horn of Africa is close to conflict zones such as Yemen, where maritime security has been a concern. Access to ports along the Gulf of Aden helps monitor shipping lanes and supports protection of key global trade routes. The UAE chose Somaliland not simply for political reasons, but because of clear strategic advantages that match its long-term goals in the region. Geography, stability, trade opportunities, and regional security all played important roles in this decision. Somaliland's location along a major global shipping route and its relative stability made large investments more practical. The development of the Berbera port and its growing connections to Ethiopia show how infrastructure investment can transform the importance of a region. Better ports and road networks allow goods to move more efficiently between inland countries and global markets. As trade across the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden continues to grow, Somaliland's role in regional logistics may become even more significant in the coming years.